off, or you want to go?
Yeah, you can do it.
Okay. Alright guys, we're back. It's about February 19th today. About that, I could be wrong. After the season, and you guys have been asking for a review on the Martin bows after the season, after deer season, 2020, 2021, North Carolina deer season, and other states. So that's what we're gonna do for you today. We got my Martin Adix 30, and we got Cody's ADX 7. And I think I could say for both of us, we had really good seasons. You most of all had really good seasons, as you can see. Cody just got his buck back from the taxidermy, super pretty deer. So I'll let you lead it off and tell everybody how your season went.
All right, so yeah, I obviously had a really good season, killed a couple really nice deer, and saw just a really good quality of really good quantity of deer actually. Had some slow days, but had a really good year overall. First year using a Martin bow, and also first year using a bow this new. I've been using the older bow from like 2004, 2005, long axle to axle, slow speed, light let off, so it was nice to make a switch over. Like Eric said, I used the ADX 7 this year. Had a good experience with it. Just as far as the review goes, really happy with it. I shot a high FOC, heavier weight arrow, and it definitely had just the natural speed to really keep it cooking, keep that arrow flying well. Was really happy with it. It was definitely an adjustment switching down to a lower axle to axle. I think this is 28. So it was really nice being in the ground blind and stuff where I could kind of, it was more compact, a little bit lighter, easier to use in a ground blind, so really happy with that. It was reasonably quiet. Like I said earlier, it had really fast speeds, pretty good draw cycle. You know, overall really content with it. It seemed really durable and sturdy. You know, I think it's an aluminum frame?
Yeah, I believe it is, yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's an aluminum frame, just really solid, well built. The only couple things I didn't love on it was the handle. I didn't think it was the most comfortable grip, just being a metal handle with the piece of wood on each side. It was cold when it was cold outside, and if you shot it for an extended period, I didn't really love it. The other critique I just didn't love about the bow, and this is really more me than anybody else, I didn't love the roller bar with the the roller guard on it. Mine just didn't seem super smooth. It didn't really affect the draw cycle or anything, but it just didn't feel smooth. Every once in a while I could hear it kind of catching some, which bothered me a little bit, but overall not a huge deal. And everything else, really enjoyed shooting the bow this year, really content with it. It shot really well, and overall can't complain at all. Yeah.
You got two really nice bucks, two of your best bucks.
Yeah, so can't complain a bit. Had a really good year with it, and enjoyed shooting it. So those are just a couple things that, you know, keep in mind. Test shoot them if you want to buy one, but I was really content with it. Really enjoyed shooting it this year. Just a couple little things that weren't my favorite, but overall really liked the bow.
Right on. And you're thinking about getting the new 2021 bow, right?
Yeah, we'll see. I haven't decided yet. I might be shooting this next year. Might see about getting the, the DSX.
I believe that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see what Martin wants to do for us. So.
Oh yeah, we'll see. We'll see if they still want to keep us or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, right on. So pretty much same thing with Cody. I don't know if you guys remember, but in our first video that we made for Martin, our review, I was shooting a ADX 6, and I like that bow. Shot it for a while, shot all the way up till probably the first week in November, and I got in contact with Sean DeMiller and Chuck Durnell, which he's a competition shooter and all that, and great at building bows, and asked him if he could build me a new bow. The reason I did that is because I've been shooting a 32, well I shot a 28 axle right when I first started getting hunting with as far as compounds go, and then I shot a 32, shot that 32 axle to axle for a while, and I loved it. So I was like, I'll go with the ADX 6, obviously 32 axle to axle. I loved how it shot. It's just a little too heavy to carry around the woods, if you know what I mean. Because I'm a very mobile hunter. I do a lot of public land stuff. Like if you guys haven't checked out the Ohio series, that's like a haul because you're going up the mountain every single day. But they built me this bow. Chuck did probably 5 days before I went to Ohio. I got it. I mean, just super quick. Like I can't thank them enough. And it's a 30 axle to axle. It's the Adix 30, and I mean it's just a sweet looking bow. I got it in a Realtree Escape camo. Threw everything on that I had on my old bow on there, Whisker Biscuit. Let me take this off. I have no idea why I have this on because I'm not running through the woods or anything. Single pin trophy root sight. Just everything I had on my previous bows that worked for me. And I mean, this bow is just like stable as like anything. Like I never shot a bow that's this I guess level is what I'm trying to say. Like whenever I shoot, like it doesn't fall forward, it doesn't fall backwards, it's just like right on the money. So I love that. If I were to go on like any cons, like Cody said, first thing that comes to mind is this grip. And I've seen in the comments where you guys say the grip isn't your favorite either, and I'll have to agree with you there. I mean, it's not a deal breaker, but if you are looking to get a bow, a Martin bow, you might want to think about investing in like a grip or something just to put on there. Other than that, I think that pretty much covers all the cons that I can think of. At least on this Adix 30. I didn't end up getting a buck this year. I went to Ohio for a week. I did get my first double of the year. I killed 2 does in like a span of 5 minutes. And then I killed another doe with the bow in the same spot. But I mean, I just had a blast shooting for Martin this year. I'm sure Cody can say the same.
Yep.
And we're excited to see what the future brings us. So, you got anything else to add, or?
You want to mention kind of what our plans are for the spring, or?
Oh yeah. So, Cody and I are going to be hitting public land pretty hard.
Yeah, this will be my first year without my hunting club up towards Virginia this year. Just from a financial standpoint, couldn't make it work this year. So I'll be on the public land grind. I know I've got a 3-day trip in South Carolina with my good friend Joshua. We're going to be hunting April 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, just the opening 3 days in South Carolina on public down there. Not sure if we're going to be doing the mountains or if we're going to be doing more flatland, but definitely planning to do a trip. It's going to be a lot of fun. You guys will have to follow along with that.
Yeah, that was like one of our first videos.
Yeah, yep. I think Josh and I was one of the first videos. It was just a full
That was the first hunt
day.
for sure.
Yeah, it was a full day of screw ups. It was our first hunt of that year. But we're gonna try and get after it a little bit better this year. I know he killed a South Carolina publican bird last year, and then I killed one on private, obviously. So hoping to get after a few birds this spring on public, and then you said you're gonna be chasing them with the bow a lot this year?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even put in for a permit, honestly. Yeah. I mean, there's so many good spots I could have hunted with the gun. Mm-hmm. I just was like, I don't know. I really want to get a turkey, period. Mm-hmm. But I think it'd be sweet to get one first with the bow. And I don't know. I just, bow only. There's not a lot of bow turkey hunters.
Yeah.
When you think about it, and we know a lot of bow only spots around our area that we can go to. Also up towards that spot. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Yeah. But just like I feel like just try out a bow only spot. I did it a lot last year. Saw a lot of birds. Never closed the deal, but maybe those birds won't be as spooky. Being on bow only, and we'll give it a shot. Like Cody said, he's not going to be at the hunting club this year, so we'll try to make it work. I may be headed up to my buddy Zach's place up in Connecticut. It'll be a private land hunt. It may be, I'm not exactly sure when, but it may be like mid-April or something like that.
That'd be cool.
So maybe get an out-of-state turkey hunt. And I know the birds he has up there, like a million of them.
Yeah,
so
that's awesome.
If I can pull it off, that'd be cool. But I guess that pretty much sums up our review on our bows. And if you guys have any questions or anything, just comment below. Appreciate the support and the feedback and everything. And have a good one.
Yeah, catch y'all later.
ADX on the
That'll work.
Okay.